Welcome back to the Big Fun Show, brought to you by 1 Billion Acts Apiece and the Peace Jam Foundation. Today we're going to look at a few more acts that we think are brilliant and that should be shared and something you should see. There's a lot of people out there working, and we hope that you get the spirit and start working on your own project. We want to hear from you.
And we're so excited today because we get to share 3 more projects. There's 5 winners we're about to honor in Monte Carlo. We're getting ready to go to Monte Carlo for a huge ceremony. And so let's look at the 3 remaining winners. Last week we showed you Best Youth Act, Best University Act. This week we're going to show you our Best Business Act.
Good things come in 3.
The winner of Best Business Act is Woof Trax.
Every year, almost 7.6 million animals are taken in by local shelters in the United States. Hundreds of thousands of these animals go into shelters but never come out. Overcrowding and scarce resources means that many of them must be euthanized. In Baltimore, Maryland, some business leaders who are also animal lovers came up with a novel way to help solve this problem. They have created a new mobile app that allows people to raise money for their local animal shelter simply by walking their dogs. The mobile app is called Walk for a Dog, and it enables dog owners across the USA to walk their dogs for a cause. Hundreds of thousands of people downloaded the app in 2014, the first year of operation. By designating a local shelter and logging the time that they walk their dog, animal lovers were able to raise $65,000. Woof Trax donated this amount to thousands of different animal shelters across the country. And things are just getting started.
And right here is our Best Nonprofit Act.
The winner of Best Up-and-Coming Peacemaker is Promotora Mexicana de Valores Deportivos AC. The so-called war on drugs in Mexico, which accelerated in 2006, has already claimed more than 100,000 lives, and the government estimates that about 25,000 people have disappeared in that time period. While the violence has claimed the lives of some police officers and army members, the vast majority of those who have died and disappeared are ordinary citizens. The huge surge in violence has created a humanitarian crisis as people try to live out their daily lives in what has effectively become conflict zones. In Tampico, Mexico, a local organization dedicated to creating peace through sports called Promotora Mexicana de Valores Deportivos decided that they had to do something more than the regular sports programming to address this crisis. Because so many people living in these violent conflict zones are poor, with very limited access to medical care, Promotora Mexicana de Valores Deportivos decided that they would do something new. They began to work to provide medical assistance. Then they gathered medical supplies to donate to those who are working to provide medical care. Promotora Mexicana de Valores Deportivos was able to provide hundreds of wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, and canes. They were also able to supply a large number of first aid kits. They are hoping that their efforts will help to heal the local community and those who have been affected by the violent conflict and rising crime.
And last but not least, we have our up-and-coming peacemaker.
The winner of Best Nonprofit Act is ASANA.
Our planet is now in the midst of a 6th mass extinction of animals and plants. And unlike the natural disasters of the past, the current crisis has almost completely been caused by us, ourselves. As human beings continue to develop and exploit previous untouched lands, many of our natural ecosystems are becoming endangered. In Costa Rica, a group of people have come together to create ASANA, a non-profit organization dedicated to solving this problem. They are trying to preserve one of the last remaining wild spaces left in their country, the path of the tapir, biological corridor. The natural ecosystem faces a wide range of threats, including electrical infrastructure, the building of dams, and the construction of highways. And the tapir itself is now facing extinction. ASANA is addressing this challenge with a broad, comprehensive approach. They have prepared a proposal to declare the Savegre River watershed as UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. They are reintroducing the tapir to the wild and educating local communities about the importance of preserving the natural ecosystem. They have succeeded in convincing their government to reroute electrical transmission lines. They are teaching clean water preservation techniques to the residents of 10 different communities in the corridor. They have established a trust and a process for certifying important private-owned properties that will form the backbone of the corridor. And they are saving marine turtles in their nursery, almost 100 nests per year since 2011.
We're on our way to Monte Carlo now before a big Heroes Award celebration, which will be brought to you as live as the Olympics. Even though in the Olympics you see a lot of deadbeats, don't you? But not around here.
And that show will be June 14th. Actually, in Monaco, we're going to have an incredible Peace Jam Youth Conference with young people from all over Europe. We're going to have the world premiere of our new film, Rivers of Hope, featuring the incredible Nobel Peace Prize winner, Adolfo Pérez Esquivel of Argentina. And Adolfo Pérez Esquivel will be the one at the Hero Award ceremony, handing out the awards to the best acts. And I think it's important that we tell you that this will happen every year. And if you want to be considered and possibly honored at a big award ceremony 1 year from now, post your act of peace on our 1 Billion Acts of Peace website.